Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Today we're going to be working on this C6 Corvette Grand Sport convertible. Going to be taking the customer's head unit that was already previously installed since he bought this vehicle from Carvana and nothing's working correctly, so we're going to try to get everything to where it works properly like an OEM, changing out the harness and integration module to make everything work right. I feel sorry for this car and its amplifier because this was about to cause this to catch on fire, because this is completely, oh my god. So they broke the fucking fiberglass?
Look right here too. They cut it.
They notched it out. Oh my god. This driver's side door harness, loveliness. I have to fix all that too. God, this is bad. Every part of this car just keeps getting worse and worse and more worse. It's just like, my god, guys, like, how bad of a job can you do? Just all right, we've got the 4000 series tweeters mounted. Everything's mounted in here really well. That way we can just run the tweeters. It's weird how these are set up. This speaker is mounted to the actual door, whereas this speaker is mounted to the actual door panel. So these will be the 4000 series Audio Dynamics tweeters. And then inside the actual door itself will be the speakers, which we built these out of 1/2 inch plastic. Using a 6x9 component from Audio Dynamics. Should sound really, really awesome when it's all done. We're going to install these baffles into the back of our 6x9 adapters right into here. That way it'll mount right in. That way we don't have to worry about anything behind, and should give us some really good mid to bass response. And then we're going to dynamat over all this. Alright, so we got the back of our door panels already. We redid all this wiring harness here. Audio Dynamics. Beavis made this custom tweeter mount here, and this slides on here because it's metal. Uses a metal collet right here to be able for the 4000 series tweeter. We ran everything back through here. Our Audio Dynamics crossover. We did all the wiring harnesses down here. Dynamatted all the door. Ran our adapter plate, basket behind. Everything's all in here. We cleaned everything up. This thing should sound absolutely killer with this setup. Should be awesome when it's all said and done. Ton of work. All right, so here's the passenger side door. They have this ran into speaker wire, running into here, which we're gonna get rid of, and then they have speaker wire ran into here. So, gonna get rid of all this. No longer need any of them. put this on the inside the doors.
It's like the remote for like power antenna.
This is the wiring harness that we pulled out. This is what it looks like behind here. It gets worse and worse. Here's the back of the head unit. Has all the harnesses you need, and we'll also include the Bluetooth microphone as well. Head unit we're going to be using in the Corvette. It's an XAV AEX 5600. This is a brand new model. It just came out. So we're going to put a brand new model in this customer's car. He deserves it. We're also going to be using this RP5GM11 from PAC just to be able to do the steering wheel interface and to be able to do the ignition, switch ignition in this vehicle. Since there is no Bose, since there is nothing else left in this vehicle, pretty much that harness is almost wasted because all we're doing is getting switched ignition and steering wheel interface. So the rest of it won't really do anything, but we've also got to fix where the customer had a rear view camera installed in here, and that looks like a complete mess. All right, so here is the factory Bluetooth mic right here. We're gonna make him a little piece in here to run his Bluetooth mic into here. So we're gonna set this flush where it'll mount into there like that, and that way it looks like factory instead of just sticking this over there. So we're gonna try to do some nice stuff for him. So he's been through hell with Carvana, so we'll see what we can do. Here is the back of the head unit. You have your power plug, your Sirius XM plug here. You have your front, rear, and sub, also with the rear view camera. You also have your mic input, your remote input, and your antenna input here. This also has 2 USBs on the rear. As you can see, you have USB 1, USB 2, but it only comes with 1 USB extension. So remember that. Sony's been doing that lately where they don't send 2 extensions, or these are not extended, so they have break off points. So remember, you're going to have to buy a second extension for the second USB. So that's one thing to remember when you're doing these. I have to remember that with my customers. You don't want to give them 1 USB and install it and then they can't get to the second USB. The parts it comes with is this universal steering wheel control module. The power harness right here with your backup, basically the other components it comes with is your mounting screws, your power harness, speaker harness right here. That also comes with your parking brake and your universal steering wheel like harness basically that Sony gives you. So those are the only other components this comes with for the actual installation process. All right, Beavis made his little piece here for the mic. That looks really awesome. Good job, Beavis. Man, that looks really good. You did a great job. Man, that looks awesome. Hopefully this guy will appreciate it. All right. We have the Sony 5600 installed in the Corvette mounting kit here. I will provide the links at the bottom of all the parts that you'll need from Metra. This is the actual dash kit from Metra as well, so I'll provide all those links down in the bottom in the description if you're needing to get those. Okay, one thing we learned today is if the steering wheel interface does not work on the RP5GM11, you go over here to your settings menu, you go to general, you go all the way to the bottom here. My God, this is hard to film and do this at the same time, my God. And then I get a bee in my ear, lovely. Okay, you go over to general and then you go all the way down and you go to steering control and you click it onto custom, get back out of it, go to the home screen, then click it back to preset, and then it will start working. It's weird. You have to click it from one to the other and then back to the other. It's weird, but we got it to work. So now on the 5600, when we go over to radio and we use the volume up and down works exactly how it's supposed. Well, hold on. I spoke too soon. The volume up works. The volume down doesn't work. Shit, nothing's working but volume up. Great crap. Okay, we did a lot of learning today. I did have to switch this radio type over to 8. These newer Sonys, for some weird reason, I have to set it over to 8. But when you set it to 8, what you'll want to do is you'll want to take a pick tool after you start the vehicle, and you'll want to hit this little programming button right here one time after the vehicle is started. Just hit it one time and then let off. Then this bad boy will light up red, and then it will blink 3 times, 1, 2, 3, to let you know you reset this. Once you reset it, then it goes back to normal and it'll resense. Now all of our steering wheel controls are working. We don't have just volume up. So just to let you know, on these newer Sonys, I think they're all gonna have to be set to 8, not 7. And then you'll have to reset it and then watch this thing go solid red, and then 3 times it'll blink, and then boom, it'll all be reset, and then everything's working. So it's a lot to learn, especially these newer Sony head units. So Beavis got the Bluetooth mic all installed in there. It looks awesome. It looks so factory and OEM. So now he should be super happy because he could be able to hear and it doesn't have to stick out and look stupid. I'm over here trying to show the backup camera working, and look at what I gotta look at when I gotta look at that. What the hell is that? There's a Sasquatch back there. Well, we got everything in. We got it to where right now everything is working. You can use the volume controls. Everything goes down, everything goes up, which is pretty nice. Track select, everything works. Got all of his dash put back in. He already bought this cell phone holder piece that was already in here, but this is the 5600. Awesome, awesome head unit by far. Looks really clean in here. It looks really factory. And this is the Grand Sport. Came with Bose. We went through all that, changed everything, went all aftermarket. Same with the speaker in the center, speakers in the door, speakers up here in the top. We changed all that out, especially with the amp down in here now. So I'm really pleased with the way it sounds, the way it functions. Much better sounding than the stock Bose, so he should be really happy. So I figured out where the HDMI port is. It's on the bottom of the face. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of odd, but there it is. So that's the actual HDMI port right there. We'll have to do some testing on that as well.